Were you expecting to see this face behind the mask? Maybe some people think, I wish she would put the mask back on. And yes, I have friends who look like me, and they have been glad during the COVID crisis to be able to hide behind a mask. Well, let's just say that I look different. And the reason I look different is facial paralysis. This kind of facial paralysis is known as Medius syndrome. It's very rare, and I have been living with it since I was born. One of the key issues is that I cannot smile, and I cannot show facial expression or much emotion. But I do know I can feel emotion. I know what it feels like to be happy. I also know what it feels like to smile, at least on the inside. And I'm very grateful that I have learned how to make other people smile. In other words, I know how to make a connection with other people in spite of not smiling myself. So, yeah, a smile is just so powerful. It is an instant, non-verbal means of connection between one person and another. And in the West, I have seen two complete strangers strike up a conversation based on the door opener of a smile. So what does that mean for me? It has been tricky. For example, I was single for decades, basically because I had the firm belief that I would never find anyone who would be able to love me because of my difference. But somehow in my late 30s, early 40s, I decided to try online dating. The advice that I got was terrible. Don't forget to smile for the camera. And I used to think, what useless information that is to me. And so, yeah, I persevered, even though I got comments like this one. One guy who saw my photo, he said, oh my God, if I looked like you, I would not leave the house in the morning, let alone try to find love online. But, well, I'm happy to say that at the tender age of 41, I had my first kiss. And just over a year later, I met the man who is now my partner. Here he is. And we actually met here in the center of Frankfurt by the Rhone. And 6.5 years ago, and definitely counting. But you may wonder, how did I overcome the challenge of not being able to smile? And frankly, smiling was never my greatest issue. My greatest difficulty was rejection and the fear of rejection. And I think this is something we need to talk about. When I say rejection, it was brutal. It was physical abuse, being kicked, spat at in the street. even knocked unconscious. And if I had €1 for every single turn of abuse that I have heard, I would be rich. So I think it is, though, very important to share this, because deep down, every single one of us as humans has some level of fear of rejection. Maybe we have all experienced some time, some actual rejection, and how painful that is. But today I want to bring you a message of hope. When I was a small girl, I somehow subconsciously decided that I didn't want to live life on the sidelines. And today I would like to introduce to you my 3-part strategy for overcoming rejection and overcoming fear and fear of the unknown. So my 3-part strategy, or my smiling from the heart strategy, is acceptance, curiosity, and connection. And I would like to illustrate this with a story. So when I was 11, I was in a new school, and there was this boy who started calling me names. And I was afraid that maybe one day I would meet him in a dark place, just the two of us, and he might want to attack me. This is my previous experience. And guess what? This actually happened. So I'm in school one day in the basement. It's dark. It's quiet. And suddenly, from out of nowhere, he's standing close by and he's coming closer. And I'm thinking, oh, heck, there is no time to escape. And I'm scared as hell, shaking. But somehow, divine intuition maybe comes to me. I hear myself saying to him, I don't understand why you need to call me names. I think actually you're quite clever. I know you're good at school. What's going on? And I don't know what happened, but he stopped in his tracks. He was silent. And I thought, now is a moment to make a calm but quick exit to safety. But the story doesn't end there. In the weeks and months that followed, he never called me names again. And in fact, he became an ally. He started even supporting me. So this is my strategy, smiling from the heart strategy, to overcome rejection and also to help others overcome their fear of the unknown, of maybe what they can't understand. Acceptance. I had to accept the situation as it presented itself to me in that moment. Curiosity. I got curious. What is going on? I would like to understand you better. And connection. I validated him. I said, well, part of you is okay. And by doing that, I was also implying that I was okay. So acceptance, curiosity, and connection. It may not be an overnight solution, but with practice, diligence, and can-do attitudes, we can use this to help overcome fear, to start finding things that we have in common, rather than focusing just on what divides us. And in this world, we have so many problems that we need to solve. We can solve them so much better this way. So today, I am taking a stand for acceptance and tolerance, curiosity, and a genuine interest in other people's situations, perspectives, and connection, reaching out rather than isolating ourselves, staying behind in our bubble, in our comfort zone. So today, I have a message to say goodbye to you too. Master the art of smiling from the heart and watch hate and fear quickly disappear. Thank you.